Excuse me. I know that voice. It's my official, the one from the green space. Next to her stands an official with the insignia of the highest level of government, 3 golden stars, shining visibly under the streetlight. A hush falls over us. Everyone, please take your tablet containers, he says pleasantly. Remove the red tablet. We all obey. My hand closes on the small container with the 3 tablets secure inside my pocket. Blue and red and green. Life and death and oblivion. Always at my fingertips. Now, keep the red tablet in your hand. Official Stan Lear. He gestures to my official, who holds a square plastic rectangle. Your containers. Shortly after we've finished here, you'll receive new containers and a new set of tablets. Once again, we obey. I drop the little metal cylinder in with the others, but I do not meet my official's eyes. We'll need to take your red tablets, official Stan Lear, and I will make sure you do. There's nothing to worry about. Officials seem to multiply. They walk down the street, keeping everyone who stayed in their houses where they are, and isolating the dozen or so of us who stand near the AirTrain stop. The handful of us who know what happened today in Mapleborough and across the country. I imagine other scenes went more smoothly than this. Like none of the other aberrations had parents or family high enough to know what is really happening. And even Patrick Markingham could do nothing to save his son. And it's all my fault. I didn't play God or angel. I played official. I let myself think I knew what was best and changed someone's life accordingly. It doesn't matter whether or not the data backed me up. In the end, I made the decision myself, and the kiss. I can't let myself think about the kiss. I look down at the red tablet, so small in my hand. Even if it means death, I think I would welcome that now. But wait, I promised Kai. I pointed at the sky and I promised him. And now, moments later, I'm going to give up? I drop the tablet on the ground, trying to be discreet. For a second, I see it small and red in the grass, and I remembered what Kai had said about red being the color of birth and renewal. To a new beginning, I say to myself, and I shift my feet the tiniest bit so it crushed the tablet. It bleeds beneath my feet. It reminds me of the time I saw Kai's face across the crowded room, the game center, just a few feet crushed and lost tablets beneath me. Except now, when I look up, he's nowhere to be found. No one has followed the orders yet, even though the officials of the highest ranking, the one we've ever seen, and he's ordered us to do it. We've heard years of rumors about the red tablet. Would anyone like to go first? I will, my mother says, stepping forward. No, I say. But I look from my father stops me. I know what he's trying to tell me. She's doing this for us, for you. And somehow he knows it's going to be all right. I will too, he says, moving to stand next to her. Together, as we all watch, they both swallow their tablets down. The official checks my parents' mouths and nods briefly. They dissolve within seconds, he tells us. Too quickly for you to try and throw it back up. It is unnecessary anyways. It won't hurt you. All it does is clear your mind. All it does is clear your mind, of course. And now I know why we're going to take them. So we forget what happened to Kai. So we forget the enemy is winning the war on the Outer Providence. That the villagers there are all dead. And I realized why they didn't have us take the tablets when something happened to the Markingham boy. Because we needed to remember how dangerous anomalies can be. How vulnerable we would be without the society to keep them away. Did they let the anomaly out on purpose to remind us? What will they tell us happened to Kai later? What story will we all believe instead of his true one? Will we take the green tablet next to calm after we've forgotten? I don't want to be calm anymore. I don't want to forget. As much as it hurts, I have to hold on to the whole story. Of him, the painful parts too. My mother turns to look at me and I worry. I'll see blank eyes or vacant, slank expressions. But she looks fine. So does my father. Soon everyone lines up, red tablets in their palms, ready to get this over with and go back to their lives. What will I do when they find out I got rid of mine? I glance down at the green grass beneath my feet, almost expecting to see a tiny patch, its sears and obliviated, wiped clean. Instead, it looks exactly like it did before. I can't even see the red fragments in the grass. I must have crushed them completely. Bram looks terrified but exhausted. He's still not old enough to carry his own red tablet, so my father gives him the extra one he carries. My official starts checking people too. She moves closer and closer to me, and I can't take my eyes from Bram, and then from Em as she takes the tablet. For a moment, I remember my dream, and I feel horrid as I watch her. But nothing happens. Nothing I could see anyways. And then it was Xander's turn. He glances over and sees me watching him, and an expression crosses his face that is nothing but pain. And I want to look away, but I don't. I watch as Xander nods to me and lifts the red tablet towards me, almost in a toast. Before I see him take it, someone blocks my view of everyone and tears of me. It's my official. Let me see your tablet, please, she says. I have it. I hold out my hand, but I don't open my palm. I think I almost see her smile, even though I know she carries extra tablets. I've seen them. She doesn't offer me one yet. She glance flickers down to the grass at my feet, and then back up at my face. I lift my arm and pretend to put something in my mouth, and then I swallow hard, and she moves on to the next person. Even though this is what I want, I hate her. She wants me to remember what happened here, what I've done.